Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Now we will do the remaining questions of exercise 1. Let's start with the question number 8. In question number 8, we are given the sets. Universal set U is equal to 1 to 5, set A is equal to 1, 3, set B is equal to 2, 4, and set C is equal to 5. There are 3 parts of question number 8. In the first part, we have to solve some questions. In the second part, we have to draw the Venn diagram for each question of part A. And in the part C, we have to verify the De Morgan law. Let's see the question number 1 of part A. Part A is we have to find A union B union C. In this question, first of all, we will put the values of A, B and C. Then we will take the union of these sets. As there is no bracket, so we can take union of these 3 sets together. We will combine all the elements of A, B and C and the union set will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we will solve question 2 of part A. In the question number 2, we have to solve A union B intersection C. Here A union B is in bracket, so first we will solve the bracket. First put the values of sets A, B and C. Then we will take the union of set A and set B. The union of set A and B will be 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we will take the intersection of this set with the set C. You know, in intersection we take common elements, but there is no common element in these sets, so the intersection will be empty set. Now we solve the question 3 of part A. In this question, we have to find the union of A intersection B with C. First, we will find the intersection of sets A and B. The value of A is 1, 3, value of B is 2, 4. Now, we find their intersection. As in intersection, we find out common elements, but there is no common element in A and B, so their intersection will be empty set and the answer will be empty set. And now we will take the union of empty set with the set C, which is 5. The answer will be 5. Now we will draw the Venn diagram for these questions. First we will see which type of these sets are. Look at the sets A, B and C. These sets A, B and C are disjoint sets because they have no common element. So in Venn diagram we will draw these sets separately. For the question number 1, Venn diagram is this. In this diagram, we have drawn the sets A, B and C separately because these are disjoint sets. Now look at the question. The answer of the question is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have found the union of these 3 sets A, B and C in this question. So we will shade all the elements of the union set 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It means we will shade all these 3 sets, set A, B and C. In the next question, the Venn diagram is this. See the answer of the question number 2. The answer is empty set. If the answer is empty set, then we will not shade any set. The Venn diagram of question 3 is this. In this question, we have found A intersection B union C. And its answer is 5, which is the element of the set C. So, in the Venn diagram, we will shade the set C only. Similarly, you will draw the Venn diagram for other questions of part B. Now, in part C of question number 8, we will verify the De Morgan laws. Let's prove the first law. We will prove that A complement union B complement is equal to A intersection B whole complement. First we will solve the left hand side. Left hand side is equal to A complement union B complement. A complement is equal to U minus A and B complement is equal to U minus B. Now in this step we will put the values of all the sets. Set U, A and B. Now, first we will minus the elements of set A from the universal set U. Then the remaining elements of the set U will be 2 and 4. Now, we minus the elements of set B from the universal set U. Then the remaining elements of set U will be 1, 3 and 5. Now, we take the union of these two sets. The union of these two sets will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. We will combine the elements of these two sets. Now in the right hand side, we will solve A intersection B whole complement. A intersection B whole complement will be equal to U minus A intersection B. In this step, we will put the values of universal set U, set A and set B. First we take the intersection of these two sets. As there is no common element in these two sets, so their intersection will be empty set. Now we minus the empty set from the universal set U. When we minus the empty set from the universal set U, the answer will be the same universal set U because there is no element to minus. So, left hand side is equal to right hand side because the answers of both sets is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Now we will solve the question 3, which is the last question of this exercise 1. In this question, again we have to prove De Morgan laws. Mostly this question comes in exams to prove any one De Morgan law. So you can prove any one of these two De Morgan laws. I will prove the first De Morgan law, A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. First we solve left hand side. Left hand side is equal to A intersection B whole complement and this whole complement is equal to U minus A intersection B. In this step we will put the values of the sets U, A and B. Now we find the intersection of A and B. There are two common elements in the sets A and B which are 3 and 4. So the answer will be 3 and 4. Now we minus the elements of A intersection B from the universal set U. Then the remaining elements of U will be 1, 2, 5 and 6. Now the right hand side is A complement union B complement. A complement is equal to U minus A, B complement is equal to U minus B. First, you will put the values of these sets U, A and B. Then we minus the elements of A from the universal set U. The remaining elements of U will be 5 and 6. When we minus the elements of B from the universal set U, the remaining elements of U will be 1 and 2. Now we take the union of these two sets which is 1, 2, 5 and 6. This is the same set as the left hand side. So left hand side is equal to right hand side. Similarly, you can prove second De Morgan law for this question also. Now we will solve the MCQs of exercise 1. In the first statement, we have to tell which is the subset of the universal set U. We will check the options. First see the option A. Here set A is equal to 2, 4 which is a subset of the set U. As these elements are in U, so A is the subset of U. Hence the right answer is set option A. Now see the next statement. Which is the largest set? Option A is set of even numbers, option B is set of odd numbers, option C is set of whole numbers and option D is set of integers. Here the option D is the right answer because the set of integers is the largest set. Set of even numbers, set of odd numbers and set of whole numbers are the subsets of the set of integers. So D is the right answer. In the statement 3, we have to tell how many subsets does the set A have. As there are 4 elements in the set A, we know that there is a formula to find the number of subsets of any set, which is 2 raised to power n. Here set A has 4 elements, so the value of n is 4 and 2 raised to power 4 will be equal to 16. So the right answer is option B. Now in the statement 4, we have to tell which is a proper subset of A. I have told you in the definition of proper subset that proper subset is that subset in which superset has at least one element which is not in the subset. Here set A is superset. Set A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7. This is the superset. Now we will see which is its proper subset. Check the option A. In option A, set B is equal to 1, 2, 3. These elements of B are not in A because here the element 2 is not the element of set A. So this is not the subset of the set A. Now check the option B. In the option B, there are the elements 1, 3, 5, 7. These are the same elements as the set A. So this is the improper subset of A, not the proper subset. Now check the option C. Here are the elements 1, 3 and 5. These elements are in the set A. But the set A has fourth element 7 which is not in the proper subset. So B is the proper subset of A. Hence right answer is C. In the statement 5, we have to tell which is the De Morgan's law. You know what is De Morgan's law? Check the options. Here in the option A union B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. As you can see, there is the same symbol on both sides, so this is not the right answer. In the option B, again there is the same symbol on both sides, so this is not the right answer. Now check the option C. In option C, A intersection B whole complement is equal to A complement union B complement. This is the right answer, C. These are the solved MCQs. Now your home assignment is, you have to solve all the parts of question number 8 completely and you will solve question number 10 and 13 on your notebooks. You will also learn all the definitions of chapter 1. So this was our chapter number 1. Please do practice of all the questions and learn all the definitions. Take care. Allah Hafiz.